Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic! Who's your publisher?
Well, I'm still shopping it around.
Yeah? You see, this is the kind of idea you should be coming in with. What the hell do you do around here all day anyway?
Well, I must keep that.
Oh, that Indian really completes the room, don't you think?
Excellent job. Holly, you're a natural angry person.
Natural
Actually,
empty boss.
That's right, that's right. Okay. Andre the O.
Yes. Sorry.
That's
Maybe not
right.
so all. Like, sorry.
That's right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Very
I'm
good.
sorry.
And
I'm
get
sorry.
your THs.
What I doing in here with that?
That's right. One more time.
What are you doing in here with that?
You are speaking too slowly.
Because I try and do my best.
One more time, faster.
What are you doing in here with that?
Perfect. Is it pretty cash or petty cash, Holly?
Petty cash.
There you go. Petty cash just had 10s and 20s.
Petty cash just had 10s and 20s.
All right. And this intonation, what's the intonation for this is, you like that, huh?
You like that, huh?
Very good, very good. And, okay, give me 2 words in this sentence. Which 2 words are most important? Anybody?
Idea.
First word, this.
This.
Idea.
Idea?
You should be.
Yet.
You should be. Come.
Niet.
Yet.
Kind.
Niet.
Coming.
Niet, niet.
Kind of idea. You should be coming with.
Niet.
With. You. You?
Why you?
With.
With.
You.
You.
Why you?
Because.
Why not in another country?
It's the
Elaine.
Because
He's talking
it's
to Elaine.
Elaine's work.
That's right. Kramer's doing Elaine's job. This is what Elaine should be doing. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So try it again, Holly.
This is the kind of idea you should be coming in with.
Perfect. This is the kind of idea you should be coming in with. What the hell do you do around here all day anyway? One more time.
This is the kind of idea you should be coming in with. What the hell do you do around here all day anyway?
It's too natural, Holly. Holly, you need to get a job at a publishing company.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
become its boss.
That's right, exactly. The president. El presidente.
The president.
I say, Holly, you have confidence arguing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Today, yeah, of course.
Okay, let me go to the next one. This one I want Jean to be Sylvia and Alberto to be Estelle.
Okay.
Can we start?
Yes, please.
I know this coffee table. It's George Costanza's.
It's mine. I'm his mother.
Oh, I haven't seen George for a while. He must be working very hard.
George doesn't work. He's a bum. That's why he lives at home with us.
He does.
Great job, ladies. Get the V pronunciation. One more time. This one. Jean.
He must be working very hard.
Great job, great job. Do it in normal voice, Gene.
He must be working very hard.
Perfect, perfect. And Alberto, be careful with the J. One more time.
George. George doesn't work.
George doesn't work.
George doesn't work.
He's a bum.
He's a bum.
Funny word.
Great job, great job. Okay, let me go to the last scene here. And I'll just keep going in order. Andre will be Jerry. Daniel will be Elaine. And Holly will be PA and Al in the last scene. So we'll do the last two scenes together. And we'll start with Andre again. Andre, your mic is on mute. Oh, maybe he's busy. We'll give him 3 seconds. Uno, dos, tres.
Yes.
Tres. Cuatro.
Dos. Uno,
Cinco.
dos, tres, cuatro.
I don't know how to say six. Sixo.
I know to count only to 4 because uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I'm a musician.
That's right. They always say it in music. But Gene, you have to be cool. You have to be uno, dos, tres, uno. What is it? I can't do it. Be cool. Try it again, Gene.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Uno, dos, tres. Come on, say it again.
All right. Andre, are you there? Andre's busy.
Yes, I'm here. I have to go right now.
Okay.
Have a great lesson.
Good luck. Take care, Andre.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, then I'm going to switch. Daniel. Daniel, take over Jerry's line. And Holly, take over Elaine's line. And we'll go back to Gene for Albert. I'm sorry. We'll do Alberto PA and Gene AL. Actually, this is Al, so this should be Alberto. Alberto, you're AL, and Gene, you're PA.
Oh, it's hard work.
It's hard, I know. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know how I didn't think of this before. We just could call TV Guide.
I don't know.
Well, it's gonna make me Tensa very happy.
I guess.
What's the matter?
What do you think is the matter? Have you signed to work on Kramer's coffee table book?
It is a good idea, Elaine.
Next stop, Queensborough Plaza.
You want gyro?
I don't think so.
Elaine!
Guess your boyfriend is gonna have to catch the next train.
He's not my boyfriend.
Is not? Interesting.
Oh, very good, very good. Interesting.
It's freaky.
No, it's really the scary coincidence.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to skip this for now. I'm going to go to Elaine's line here. I've been assigned to work.
I've been assigned to work.
This is a little bit tough. One more time. I've been assigned to work.
I've been assigned to work.
Good. And try this whole sentence again a little bit fast.
I've been assigned to work on Kramer's coffee table book.
Perfect. Perfect. And Daniel, this was a little short. Keep the a little bit stronger. One more time.
Want gyro?
Oh, it's still short. You want a gyro?
You want a gyro?
Excellent, excellent. And Alberto, the ah sound.
Guess your boyfriend's gonna have to catch the next train.
There you go. Gonna have to catch the next train.
Gonna have to catch the next train.
There you go. Perfecto. And everybody, this question goes to everybody. What is this?
The idea
What idea? Be specific.
calling TV guide.
To have TV guide, to grab TV guide.
Calling TV guide is right.
Call.
And what does it mean, Alberto? Do you understand what this means, calling TV guide?
Yes, they call the company and ask for another copy or something.
Excellent job. Great job. This was confusing to a lot of people. If you guys remember the scene, Elaine is holding another TV Guide magazine, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's the third TV Guide. The first TV Guide was Frank's TV Guide. The second TV Guide was Winona's TV Guide. And now the third TV Guide. And where is the third TV Guide from?
From company.
From the company. And how did they get it?
Calling.
They called the company. That's right. That's right. So these two sentences were very confusing for lots of people, and that's exactly right. Yep. Great job. Great job. Questions about Seinfeld?
I've been assigned.
Yes.
Been assigned. I guess. We can recognize I've been assigned because I have been.
That's exactly right, Gene.
But maybe the next word to becomes the.
I've been assigned to work. It's probably going to be a t. Probably a t. I've been assigned to work on.
Okay. And ed completely is gone.
Okay, now remember, I don't like to say it's gone. Remember, for this type of situation, the D connects, and we only keep the second sound. So we only keep the second sound. So this is a connection, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like to say...
I've been assigned to. I've been assigned to. I've been assigned to.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. We shouldn't concentrate to ed.
Yeah, remember, yeah, that's, and I talked about that in the podcast too. It really depends. So for example, let me write another example. It doesn't really make sense, but Holly, can you read this sentence?
I was assigned on Monday.
Okay.
Try and make it natural.
I was assigned on Monday.
Okay, in this case, Holly, what I want you to try to do is connect it.
Assigned on. I was assigned on Monday.
Perfect, perfect. So in this situation, we're going to keep the D. So,
Okay.
yeah, so what I always tell students, when you are speaking, always think perfection. Always think perfection and try to speak perfectly. But the more natural it becomes, the more terrible pronunciation becomes.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Very good, very good. More questions. Let me go. I'm going to ask a question about motif. Motif. So, Gene, are you playing music tonight?
No.
When was the last night you played?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. So was it at a bar or a club?
Maybe something like bar, but called club.
Okay. And what kind of motif did they have?
We played yesterday the blues jam.
But what was the motif of the bar?
Of the bar. It's kind of, I don't even know. But called a bar is called Jimi Hendrix. But maybe I don't know. It's a hard question.
Okay. Yeah, some bars have maybe a jazzy motif, and the furniture is kind of smooth, and the air is smoky, very dark.
Maybe more blues motif.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, a blues motif.
Blues motif because it's place called Jimi Hendrix, and Jimi Hendrix, we know him as a blues musician.
There you go.
And I don't know, maybe it would be in jazz motif if that place called Benson, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Have you guys heard of the restaurant Planet Hollywood?
Maybe
Yes, Toy Story.
Do they have it in Australia?
No. I saw in the movie in Toy Story.
Ah, in Toy Story. Okay. Oops, Planet Australia. I'm Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood is a restaurant in America, and they have a hotel and restaurant. And if you go inside Planet Hollywood, I'll find restaurant. If you go inside, you see many things related to Hollywood. So lots of times, restaurants have a specific theme. This is a car from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Here's I don't know. So they got different Hollywood stars and things like that. If you go to a Burger King restaurant, what kind of have you guys been to Burger King?
Yes. Here in Australia, Burger King has a different name. It's called Hungry Jack's.
Hungry Jack's.
Yes.
Okay. If you look at this Burger King, it kind of has a picnic table motif.
Wow, Russian
It's
Burger
exactly the
King.
same Burger King.
Okay. The ones that I'm used to have a 1950s motif. Let me see if I can find a picture of a 1950s motif. So sometimes these restaurants change their motifs too, and of course right now I don't see any. I'm doing it. Here's a country western motif. The chairs are very country style, very western for America. Restaurants will change their motif, and I can't find a good one here. Anyway, so we studied southwestern motif, so I'm trying to hear different types of decorations of interior design that you may have seen. Let me go to Daniel. Daniel, what is your house in a special motif?
There's no special motif. I don't know.
Just a regular house?
Russian motif.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard question.
Okay, here. Okay, this is what I wanted. This is the 1950s motif for Burger King. Okay, we do have this. Holly, do you have a special motif in your house?
No, nothing special.
Nothing special?
No.
Do you like a certain motif? Do you like a special motif?
Spanish motif is there are a lot of houses in America with has got Spanish style, Spanish motif, and they're very good.
Spanish motif interior. Like this?
I can't see anything. Wait a moment.
Oh, yes.
No, that's sausage. Churches. No, not churches. Yeah.
Like
kind,
this.
Yeah. Home decor. Yeah, more or less, because they are brilliant colors. It's very happy colors.
Yes, they are. This looks really
Shiny.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I like that too. Very good. Very good. What about Alberto?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any special motif in your house? I know you do because I talked to your wife.
Maybe in Juan's bedroom.
Oh,
It's a
what?
kid's motif.
Good, very good. So in Juan's bedroom. So what kind of motif is Juan's bedroom?
Maybe a lot of stuff from sports and toys.
There you go.
Kids, what kind of motivational stuff?
Does he have posters on the wall?
Yes, yes.
What kind of
We
posters?
are Rabbit fans. We are Rabbit fans of Nadal, Rafael Nadal, you know.
Yep, the tennis pro.
And we have a big poster of Nadal. He has another big poster of Michael Schumacher.
Wow.
And Juan Pablo Montoya is
Wow.
one of their heroes, and Babe Ruth.
Wow.
Baseball, tennis, everything.
Yeah.
So he's got a sports motif.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. When I was young,
But majority is racer.
yeah. When I was really young, my room had a baseball motif, and then when I was about 16, 17 years old, it changed to a beer motif.
Wow.
I had beer signs and beer cans everywhere. That was my room decoration.
Beer stomach. Beer butt.
Well, that's the problem. I was too young to drink, so I couldn't drink, but I really loved it.
Okay.
Holly, what about your girls? What kind of motif do they have in their bedrooms?
Calendars.
Like puppy dog?
Calendars.
What kind of
No,
calendars?
no. Fairy calendars.
Furry calendars.
Fairy tale, yeah. A map of Spain. A map of world too.
Wow.
And another, I don't remember right now.
They don't have any pictures of boy bands like One Direction?
No.
That's great.
Strange. Yeah.
They like geography.
Yeah.
They have I think that's wonderful. You're doing a very good job as a mother.
For example, I know the smaller of two.
The little one. The little one.
The little one put her drawings on the wall too.
So it's kind of an art motif.
Yeah, art motif. Homemade art motif. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So she likes her art.
Yeah. For example, Elena draws very well. So.
What kind of things does she draw?
She draws manga cartoons.
Yeah.
You know, manga.
Yeah.
Yeah. She likes to draw some kind of cartoons, manga.
That's great. That's great. Does she want to be an artist?
Yeah, but I think it's a little difficult right now in Spain.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very tough. Very tough to do that. That's true. That's true.
She likes it.
And Jean, what about your daughter? Oh yeah, go ahead, Daniel.
Can I say? Yeah. I'd like to have a kitchen in kind of nautical pirate style. It's with hardwood, bones, ropes, various tackle systems, medical skulls. It was unusual.
Wow.
You want a very
Yes.
scary
Yeah.
kitchen.
Scary motif.
It's pirate. The pirate.
A pirate motif.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But only the kitchen?
Yeah. I like various styles. For example, I would make
Sound.
kitchen
Music
in pirate
sounds in my
motif,
head.
bedroom in, I don't know, Renaissance. I don't know.
Ooh, a Renaissance motif. I like that. How do you spell Renaissance?
Yeah.
Renaissance.
Yeah,
Renaissance
sounds crazy.
motif bedroom. Is there such a bedroom as that? Wow, so something like this?
Yeah, that's so lavish.
Wow.
Very classic.
Very classic. You and Michelangelo and Da Vinci, here you go. How is this one?
Wow, it's chair of the kitchen.
This is the bedroom. Oh, very nice. Here's another one. This is a classic Spanish. This is Spanish style. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe. For
Spanish.
the very rich people, of course.
not the average person.
No.
Yeah.
Kramer would say, "Thrown on the kitchen." Kitschy. It's kitschy.
It's kitschy. That's right. Actually, there's one. Are we gonna study it? I'm gonna check something because there is a Seinfeld where Kramer changes his living room motif.
Yeah, you know, I like it also when roof is, do you know thatched roof?
A detached roof.
No, thatched.
A thatched roof. A thatched roof.
Yeah.
Like straw.
That's cool, kind of. Yeah. It's kind of a rustic feel.
Yeah, a farmer feel.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna see if we're gonna study it. I'm not gonna tell you, but if we're not gonna study it, I'll tell you. Go
I
ahead.
know how it's called. It's salad motif.
Salad motif.
Salad. When we have kitchen in that motif, one bedroom is the other motif, and bathroom in the other motif, it's salad.
They call it a salad motif.
Yes. Salad.
Or you have
when
posters
we-
of
when-
tomatoes,
eclectic.
potatoes.
When we make salad, we dropped out everything.
Every little different thing.
Yes.
There you go. It's season 9, so we've got a long time. But season 9, Kramer changes his his living room motif to a game show motif, or I'm sorry, a talk show motif.
Wow.
So every time somebody comes to Kramer's house, he does it like a talk show. Hello, welcome to the show. We're going to take a break. And then he has a snack. And we're back. So how are you doing today, Jerry? Like there's a camera.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Kramer is my favorite line.
Kramer's amazing. I still like George, even though he's a jerk.
George is
Poor George.
Yeah.
the nicest asshole. Yes.
Yeah, never gets a break.
Never gets a break. Nothing. Everything good happens to Kramer. Nothing good happens to George.
Yeah.
Poor George. Okay. we're gonna jump over to DDM 76, and what I'll do is we'll just go line by line, and we'll start with Alberto, and then Daniel, and some of them are short. Jean, Holly, and then we'll go back to Alberto and Daniel. We'll just go line like this. So let's start with Alberto, please.
Memory Master. Welcome back. It was unforgettable win for Florida men at the 15th Annual USA Memory Championship. Our next guest is a two-time winner now, and he even broke his own record just yesterday by memorizing 303 random numbers in just 5 minutes.
That makes no sense to me. Maybe we can learn a thing or two from him. Joining us is the winner of the USA Memory Championship, Nelson Dallas. Nelson, welcome.
Slow down, young man. Gene.
Thank you, guys. Good to have you.
No, Gene, just one. Holly.
Okay.
Good to have you.
Thank
You're
you.
talking to people that can't remember where they put their keys, their phone, their coffee.
Alberto?
Who's next?
I lose my pen 4 times a show. Help us.
No, that's Daniel.
Ah, sorry.
Help us.
Good. Gene.
It's a common. Everybody has these problems, but the interesting thing is you can train yourself to, you can improve your memory.
Who's next?
Here's what's fascinating about you. Though you can memorize 303 random numbers in 5 minutes, you can memorize a deck of cards in under 40 seconds. You say you have an average memory. How is that possible?
So, I never had a good memory. I heard about these memory championships a few years ago, and I decided to train my mind.
Keep going.
Because that's why they do. All these mental athletes that compete, they've all had average memories, and just trained them to be able to do these phenomenal feats.
Mental athletes. Yeah, that's the term.
No, Gene.
Yeah, that's the term.
That I've never heard before. You say basically all tricks.
Basically, yeah. You're tricking your mind because your minds don't like to memorize things. It's boring. It's just repetition.
Keep going.
But there are ways to trick it into making it fun and almost easy.
Okay. I guess.
Yes, Daniel, that's right.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we're gonna test us, but then you're gonna tell us the secret of how to do it.
Exactly.
First, these are regular brains.
So, I'll just say out 10 random words, and just after I'm done saying, write down as many as you can from your memory.
We can't write them as you were saying them.
Gene.
No. It's so fast. No, that would make no sense.
Okay, you ready? So here we go.
Roberto.
I don't remember the words. It's I, shoe, all, elephant.
Wow.
Wow.
Finger, television,
Well,
shoe.
Banana, wheel.
Where are you
Banana.
picking? Where are you picking?
Wow.
Wheel.
Wheel.
I forget one word. Will.
Good job. Alberto, this sentence.
Do we need some music here?
Yeah, some Jeopardy music or something.
No! It's
You
my
took
line.
Gene's line. Gene.
I
It
waited.
was too slow!
I waited.
Poor,
Music or something.
poor Gene. Okay. Let me go back here. Alberto, the A.
In what?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It was an unforgettable win.
It was an unforgettable win for Florida.
It was an... One more time. I'm going to give you a couple different ways. One more time. It was an unforgettable win.
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 No, no, no. It was an unforgettable win.
It was an unforgettable win.
That's right. Great job. So we have two possibilities. We could emphasize un, and we can emphasize get, and we can emphasize both. So we can say unforgettable, unforgettable, unforgettable. We can say all three possibilities. They're all possible. Okay? And you did a great job, Alberto, with
It
that.
was an unforgettable.
Great job.
It
Great.
was an unforgettable win.
This one, Alberto.
303.
Perfect. Not 303. Okay. If you guys look at your script, I made a mistake in your script. I left out 2. That was my big mistake. 2 is obviously heard. Holly, fix your script. I think you were reading from your script, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So add the 2 and say it again, please.
You're talking to two people.
Great job. So this is important because the sound is t. You're talking to two people. Actually, it's talking-a. You're talking to two people.
You're talking two people.
Good. You're talking-a.
You're talking to
two people.
two people.
Very good. Very good. Is it compete or compete? Alberto.
Compete.
That's right. This one again?
Compete. Compete. All these mental athletes that compete.
Perfect. Perfect. And I think this was not Holly. Was it Holly? Yes, Holly.
Yeah. You say it's basically all tricks.
Great job. Great job. I think this was Alberto.
After I'm done.
Perfect. After I'm done saying.
After I'm done saying.
Yeah, get that? After.
After I'm done saying.
Great job.
After I'm done saying.
And once again, that's just the American pronunciation. What is it in Australia?
Oh, I don't know. I don't wanna know.
British after.
You and Miguel are the same. You're in the wrong country.
Of course.
And Holly, you did a great job with pronunciation. Go ahead.
I don't know when to figure it out.
And Holly, you did a great job with this, but cancel the TH altogether. Saying them.
I didn't write that line, I think.
Oh, yes, it was you.
Me?
Oh, no.
I,
Who was it? Was it Daniel?
It was me.
Yes,
Yeah,
Daniel. Yeah,
that's right.
saying them.
Saying them.
Good. Say the whole sentence again, please.
We can't write them as you're saying them.
Perfect. And how do you say this word, Daniel?
Jeopardy.
Perfect. Gene, how do you say this word?
Jeopardy.
There you go. So it's actually an E sound. Jeopardy. Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
So Holly, do you have a good memory?
so.
Do you always remember where you put your keys, your phone, your coffee?
Yeah.
You're pretty good?
Yeah.
What about you, Gene?
No, I haven't.
But you remember the music, right? You remember the songs.
I have my iPad.
Now, Gene, you play the bass, right?
No, guitar.
The 6th string.
Yes.
Okay, so
A
you're...
little more.
Yeah, so I was going to say the bass guitar is easy.
But the string is wider.
Thicker.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the 6th string is actually pretty difficult.
I don't think so. But it's it's naturally for me.
For you. Can you play like Jimi Hendrix?
Secretly, I say I don't like Jimi Hendrix.
That's okay. Now, Daniel, I know Daniel has an excellent memory.
I don't know.
I think so. Daniel knows more English expressions than me.
You're magnifying it. Don't do that.
I really like Daniel's emails. Sometimes Daniel sends me an email, and the expressions and the vocabulary he uses always make me smile.
Yeah, thanks.
Alberto, do you have a good memory?
No, I have a terrible memory. Very bad memory. Very bad.
Do you remember Juan's birthday?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Your wife's birthday?
Perfect memory.
Sometimes.
Your wedding anniversary?
Wow. I'm very bad for dates.
Are you good at remembering directions?
No.
No.
Where are you living?
If I move my bed or change the position of my bed in my room, I get lost.
What about Zulma? Does she have a good memory?
Yes.
You're lucky.
As any other women.
The women almost we got better memory.
It seems that women have a better memory than guys. But what about for direction? Holly, can you remember directions?
No. Directions, I'm totally
Lost.
zero. Yeah, I'm lost.
What about
my husband drive the car around the any blacks. I'm lost.
Is your husband good at remembering directions?
Of course.
Yeah.
No problem.
The same with me.
You know what, Shane?
For directions, no problem. For names, horrible. I'm terrible at remembering names. So if you guys, remember when we first started using this program and sometimes your computer name would show or a different name would show? That was really confusing for me. Who is who?
But Shane, you have remembered us. It's great.
I remember what?
Us.
Oh yes, you're family now. You're family.
We're lucky.
Yeah. Indeed, I'm impressed of the memory of the women.
Yeah.
If my wife gets angry,
Yes,
I
exactly.
can remember everything I done for the last 10 years.
Yep. Do you remember June 22nd, 2007?
Yes, absolutely.
We were in Armenia. We were at the local store. What did you say to me? What did you promise me?
Yep.
How did you look at me?
Yeah. Remember how you looked at me? And do you remember what I said? No! No, I don't!
It's true, it's true.
Oh.
Women are scary.
My husband said the same.
Daniel,
Uh,
Daniel, you're a single guy, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Stay single. You'll be happy.
Men's club.
The men's club. Gene, does your wife have a good memory?
Yeah, welcome to.
Yes.
Welcome to the men's club.
Yes. Ah, it's dangerous.
Yeah. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Women are amazing. Oh.
I know. I know, but I think it's true. It's true. I agree.
Why is that? How is that?
I don't know.
Balance.
Why our
Balance.
memory is better, or why we are thinking in that way? It's
Well,
very,
yeah, it's amazing because women, they're always multitasking. Their mind is everywhere. So it's very difficult to have a conversation with a woman, but then they remember everything.
I know. I don't know why.
They live for remember. They live for remember.
Yeah. They don't need a diary. It's all right here.
Sometimes I need a diary.
Man, definitely women are linguistically better than men, and their memory is better. So Holly, could you memorize a deck of cards?
No.
No. Let me ask Daniel. Daniel, once again, Daniel's got that computer memory. Daniel, could you memorize a deck of cards?
Well, I'm working on it now.
Oh.
Yeah? Have you been practicing?
I'm practicing on words and numbers.
Amazing.
About 1 hour a day.
Wow, that's great. So for how long have you been practicing?
Not too long. It's about
A week?
maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Have you noticed an improvement?
Yeah. Improvement. Well, it works for me. I don't know about other people, but it works for me. I'm reading a book, Dominic O'Brien. You could have an amazing memory. And he describes various byways and techniques. How can you improve your memory? Because for me, it's incumbent upon me to remember many things because, for example, if you want to learn programming language or something, you need to memorize various keywords because you don't want to every time go to go to help or go to the internet and
Right.
watch definition of function, etc., etc., etc. Well, for me it's crucial, I think, and now I'm reading this book and it's pretty good. It's kind of mesmerizing me.
Which book is it? I have it on the screen here. This is Dominic O'Brien. Which book?
Well, you can have an amazing memory.
You Can Have an Amazing Memory. It must be an older book.
No, 2007. I'm not sure.
2007, okay. There you go. You Can Have an Amazing Memory. So you recommend this book?
Well, it's only one book that I'm reading. I would recommend you if I read several books, but it's only one.
Too early to tell.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, but it is, after only 2 weeks, you have noticed an improvement.
Yeah, because, well, you can practice it in any situation. Your life gives you a good opportunities to notch up appropriate practice.
Yeah.
Well, for example, when you go to a store and I go to the store once a week, and I usually buy many things. It can weigh 20 kilograms. Well, and to remember all those stuff, you can create a vivid story in your mind. Well, and then, for example, you need to buy, I don't know, garlic or
yeah.
ginger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're creating a story, well, that features garlic. For example, you're going to the store and see, well, going to the shopping cart and see that in shopping cart someone left one garlic. Well, it's pretty, and this kind of not usual situation, and you can remember it easily. Then, for example, you go to the store and you see a guy to buy bread, and you see a guy that is let me see. You see a guy that is dressed like a Star Wars trooper made of bread. You can create a crazy story that you can stop yourself 20, 30, and 40 items by that way.
Wow, but so what you're saying is, in order to improve your memory, even for shopping, you should create imagery and make a story.
Yeah, that's right. And story can be very fanciful, and usually our brain good at memorizing something unusual, something that is not. Yeah, that's right. Something crazy. Well, and example, if you go somewhere and see hail, well, with big ice cubes that is falling from the sky, it's pretty unusual event. Is that right?
Yeah,
well,
sure.
And you'll remember it maybe for the rest of your life, probably, because it's very unusual.
Very interesting.
Well, and you create story. For example, if you go to the store, you'll create stories that is with items that will well, I don't find a word. Cannot find a word. That will, well, for example, I don't know.
Well, you said garlic earlier, so I have to buy garlic at the store. So you imagine
garlic. But I found this garlic when I take a shopping cart. For example, shopping cart. When you will not think about that garlic unless you go to the store and take a shopping cart, and this kind of give you a hint, and you start remembering that story that you made when you were at home.
When you were making your list.
Yeah, that's right. and
And then you get the garlic, and then the garlic, then the garlic. You imagine in your story, then you imagine that the garlic fell into milk, and you drank the milk, and it was terrible. So then you're, oh yes, I need to buy garlic and milk.
yeah, that's right. You can create a crazy story, and this will be very noticed.
So the same thing with memorizing people's names. So your name is Daniel, and when I hear Daniel, I imagine a big computer screen and Linux, 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 Linux. So now I can remember Daniel.
For example, yeah.
Maybe. About words, for example, I know the word pulchritude. How to remember this word? It's very unusual. And
write the word. What's the word? Write the word.
Pulchritude.
On the chat.
Well, basically it means beauty.
Wow. That's a new word for me.
Yeah.
So how do you remember that word?
Well, you can break it down on various parts. Paul? For example, that's
Pull critter dude. Wow, pull
Yeah.
a critter dude. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
a critter
yeah.
dude.
And you can create a story using these words. It will serve as a hint to remember this word.
Wow. So you could say to a woman, your pulchritude amazes me.
Yeah.
And then maybe the woman will hit you. What did you say to me?
Yeah, this
Pulchritude is kind of very clean, I guess. But in Spanish, this is pulcritud, the same word.
Oh.
But the word means very, very clean, very clean.
Pulcro is very clean, yeah.
Wow. Oh, very interesting.
It sounds like sepulcher.
Yeah,
Another word. Yeah.
But that's totally different.
Yeah, but it's kind of drastic change in meaning.
Yeah, but then maybe you can remember it easier.
Yeah. That's right. Because of that drastic change in meaning, you can remember it easy because our brain memorizes very unusual things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So the pulchritude of the sepulcher was amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there you go. We are actually going to study this guy and his method in the new DDM tonight. But what Daniel is telling you is basically the method, and it's a very interesting method. And Daniel has already started with studying a book to help him improve. So I'll be curious as to Daniel's improvement.
Can I add something? You can remember numbers by breaking it on pairs and associating these numbers with other people. For example, you can associate Michael Jordan with number 23.
Right.
Well, with number 1916, it's number from DDM about Piggly Wiggly.
Oh.
Alexander. So yeah. The 1916, and you can remember this 16. Yeah, you can you can use association with this number. With these numbers, you can, for example, you can associate your parents with dates where they were born.
Ah, yeah. So my dad would be 27.
Yeah, and then create a story using these characters. For example, Michael Jordan. Well, I meet Michael Jordan in the street, and he, for example, slapped me. I just slapped me 3 times, for example. Then I go to the store, and I was going up to the stairs, 75, for example, stair things. I don't know, stair levels. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 75 flights. That's what I mean.
So now we have 4 numbers. We have 23, 16, 75, and 27.
Yeah, there's another techniques called mental hooks. That's when you have several words, just several words, and you know the order. And then when you hear, for example, you have words door and door. It's the first word. You already know it's kind of mental hooks, and you then I don't know, pumpkin. Well, and then when you hear another word, you kind of associate those.
You link the words together.
Words. Yeah. For example, if you hear fireman, you create a story with door and fireman. For example, fireman come to my house and shatter my door in pieces.
Oh.
Then for example, next word would be shoe, and you associate with shoe with pumpkin, and then create an image like a shoe that would be like a pumpkin in a pumpkin motif.
Yeah.
Yeah, and create a story.
It sounds like a lot of work. Is it easy once you practice?
No, it's usually very not. It's not a big deal actually. Just practice.
So if you do practice, it gets easier for you.
Yeah. For example, all those people, mental masters, that they already have for specific numbers, for specific cards, associated already people associated with them. They do not use new people for cards. They already have specific cards of specific suit that already associated with these people. They just create a new story.
So it's easier for them to memorize things. Oh, Alberto's given us some good links here. He's given us one of my favorite guys, Tony Robbins, talking about strategies for learning. And what's the other one here? Here's another one, Benny Lewis. I think I've seen, this is the Irish guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speak Spanish. Is really good Spanish accent. Yes.
Yeah, he's taught himself like 20 languages.
Really,
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. He starts to talk in French with a French accent, and then Portuguese with Portuguese accent. Is wow.
Yeah, it's really impressive. And yeah, these methods work. I like what he does. I've seen this video, and basically he says just do it. Everything from one word. Start speaking that one word all day until you get 2 words.
Yeah. Yes, and he talks about the association.
Yeah.
He made an example to say that he wanted to learn the word playa, beach in Spanish, playa.
He wanted to learn what?
And he thought in play, in English, play. And say play, playa, play, playa. When I go to the beach, I play in the beach, so play, playa, and he creates the association and learn the vocabulary.
Imagery, yep. When I do that too. I'm not an image guy. I'm a sound guy. So for me, for example, to memorize the Korean alphabet, the Korean alphabet has an order, like the English alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, the Korean alphabet, this is how I'll show you how I memorize it. And nobody, this is just my style, but the Korean alphabet is Kyuk, Nyeon, what is it? This is not going to work. So this is the Korean alphabet, and basically this is a K, an N, a D, an R, an M, a B, and an S. And then there are other levels. But the way this is not English. It's totally different. So I just remembered the sounds. Once again, I'll write them in English. It's like a K, N, D, R, M, B, S. And what I did is I just memorized the sound. Candy Ram Bus. Candy Ram Bus. So in my head, I'm saying Candy Ram Bus, but that gives me all of the consonants. So I did like in Hebrew, where they have no vowels. I just added vowels to make a sound, and then I can memorize the sound. Mm-hmm. And it worked for me. So I think some people are visual, and some people are oral. And I think for me, I'm an oral person.
That's good for you. You can learn language easier.
The sounds, yeah. Holly, you say you're visual?
How many vowel sounds have the Korean language?
I don't even know. We got ah. We got, what is it? I have to write it down. We have ah, whoops, ah, ya, oh, ya, oh, yo, ooh, you, e, ui.
That makes no sense to me.
We, wo, we. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of vowels.
I wouldn't be able to learn Korean.
Yeah, and then even for these, they have the sanggyuk, the sangbyeop, the sangshit, and then they have the hyut, and then they have the kyuk, and the tiet, and the pyup. So they do have more consonants and more vowels, but yeah, it's pretty confusing in the beginning. But actually, the basic, these are the basics right here, and right up to here. These are the basics, and I was able to memorize that. I could read Korean after an hour. Seriously, after 1 hour, I could read and write Korean. And the reason is because I memorized the sounds like this. So yeah, there are tricks, and the visual tricks and the oral tricks. I guess you have to find what is good for you. Alberto, are you a oral guy or a visual guy?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I started reading a lot and try to learn English in a visual way. But then I realized that the only way that I could get fluent in any way was listening and listening and listening. I decided to only listening and listening and listening. And after that, I got, again, the problem with the spelling because I had been listening all the time, and I got the vocabulary and I know how to talk, but I didn't know how to write.
Yeah.
But probably the best way, the natural way is listening. Is the best way.
Just like a baby, just like a child.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's why DDM is good. In DDM, we do everything. Listening, speaking, writing, thinking.
Yeah.
We use all new vocabulary, I mean all aspects of the English. So it's oral, it's visual, we got pictures. When I do the culture section, I always give you pictures. When I speak, I try to go up and down so that it's easier to get a flow and a feeling. Yeah.
But sometimes if I don't know the word, even though I listen something, I can't listen the word well. You know, I don't know why, but sometimes happen.
Yeah.
Or sometimes even though I listen the word, I don't get the pronunciation well. For example, with liquor, the liquor, if you didn't do that video about liquor and the explanation about liquor, I never would get the pronunciation.
Yeah.
I thought in liquor, because probably I mixed the language with my mother tongue.
Yeah, liquor, liqueur. These get confusing, very confusing, yeah.
Yeah, because there are so many words similar between Spanish and English.
Yeah. I don't know which one am I showing you. Yeah, I'm showing you this one, yeah. Gene, you're very quiet today. This is unlike you. You must be feeling very sick.
Very interesting for your speaking.
Good.
I have another way. In one of recent DDM, we studied about Chihuahuan Desert and Carlsbad Caverns, and for example, how to remember Carlsbad. It sounds like Carl plus bad, like a bad guy Carl.
I like it.
Yeah. He's working with Chihuahua dog.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah.
Does everybody know what a Chihuahua dog is?
Yes, it's cute dog.
Does anybody like the Chihuahua?
Everything likes it.
I hate Chihuahuas.
Wow.
Well, now puppies are cute, so puppies they're okay, but not puppies, just the regular dogs.
How you say Chihuahua?
Chihuahua. Oh, see, these are all cute ones. I don't want cute ones.
They're like rats.
Yeah, and they're shake.
I'm confusing.
Terrible.
I mean, chow chow.
What?
Chow. Chinese dog.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Ah. Is it a? Oh, there's a. This one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, that one.
Looks like a panda. It looks exactly like a panda.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, these are cute, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chow chow.
It's pillow.
Yeah, it looks like a pillow.
Chow chow.
Shane, do you like lizards?
Lizards are cool.
Yeah.
Lizards are delicious.
Have you ever eaten them?
No. No, I haven't. Oh, great stuff. Well, thank you guys very much for joining me this evening. And we'll continue our discussion next week, Tuesday. We'll talk more about memory at that point, and hopefully Daniel can give us some more tips and advice on how we can improve our memory. Hopefully Jean will be feeling very healthy. And Holly, tell us if you use your memory to argue with your husband. And Alberto, go ahead.
I'll prepare something for the next DDM.
Excellent. I'm going to show you a deck of cards, and you have to memorize it.
Yes. I hope.
Well, I'll try.
I'm teasing. And Alberto, when are you at midterm exams or final exams? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm working now full time because I'm in vacation from my university.
That's right. You're on vacation and you're working full time again.
Yeah.
Making good money?
Yes, I have to pay my university, you know.
Yeah. No fun.
Yes.
Well, you don't work too hard.
I have to.
Take it easy.
You guys take it easy. That's right. Don't get sick, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you, Shane.
Bye-bye.
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 Don't burn midnight oil.
Don't burn the midnight oil. That's right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
May the odds be ever in your favor.